Yeah, back. Multitasking like crazy. But anyway, as I said, right? So, basically stalking me. Like I said, again, I don't hold it against nobody. I hold that to them. That's what they do, right? So, we'll say, people that are online saying things like, oh, why they don't have any friends or why they don't be around family and this and that. Now, has it ever dawned on you? Maybe you're not a good person. Maybe that's why people don't want to be your friend. You understand? Because, like I said, right? Let's change the scenario around. Now, I'm going to put myself in that person's shoes. Say if it was me listening to someone's phone call because they don't have the privacy on their Gmail or whatever the case is, right? So say if it was me, how would that person perceive me? Like the same fellow that did that, how would he perceive me? Right. Would somebody want to be my friend if I do something like that? That's why I'm breaking scenarios down gently for some of you. Because remember, some of you just jump to what you do is sometimes y'all jump to the middle. You jump to what you want it to be. There is no excuse. Like, okay, what we say in society, right? There's no excuse for somebody stalking, listening to somebody's calling and listening to, a man and a woman or whatever. There's no excuse for that, right? You can say, oh, well, I did it because this is what you should and shouldn't be doing. No. So number one, like I said, what therapists don't teach you, what doctors out here don't teach you, what mothers and fathers, some of you don't teach you, what aunts and uncles don't teach you, even what the streets, for some of you, don't teach you. All cultures, they don't teach you that the honest part is what counts, because you have to be honest first. Like I said, right? If I did it, right? If I listen to someone's phone call and I make a video on it, I'm saying, yeah, bro, I heard your phone call. Sometimes I say, I heard your phone call, and this is what I think, bro. And, I'm gonna say, you already know how I heard it, this and that. She said, what some people do is they wait for me to tell the truth for them. Say, this is what y'all did, this is what you did. So they feel it's okay. And again, okay, maybe the books y'all read to tell you to act a certain way. That's your choice. But again, who would want to be your friend if you doing actions like that? Just think about it. See? Think about what I'm saying. Who would want to be your friend if you're doing actions like that? It means you're a sneak. You're a snake. You sneak around. You tell people. You give advice, but you give advice based off of what you're secretly spying on or something like that. Instead of just saying, I did it. That's what and that's what I'm saying. So number one, y'all not being told to tell the truth. See, the truth is what heals. Not a superstitious thing, not a book, not someone that tells you that because no. Because see, and now we can go right back to that superstitious thing and that religious thing real quickly. If the truth is what set them people free, right? Or they'd be telling the truth all the time, now wouldn't they? Think about it. Right? They can't even get the one they claim died for them and all of us. They can't even get that right. They say, oh, well, you can deny him. Right. Now, let's go back to reality, but that is still reality what people do. Right? Now, the reason why the truth makes you flow forward is because you're telling part of the truth. You're saying, okay, I overheard this and I overheard that. Now I'm putting it in my video, but you're not saying, oh, I overheard this, phone call with this guy, blocka. It's, because his Gmail is not, it's not on private. And like I said, okay, I'm gonna stop saying that, but I'm just saying, y'all get what I'm saying. Right. So if you're listening to people secretly, who would want to be your friend? Right. Okay. Then what friends did you have that you were doing that to? Or did you just say, okay, well, let me just listen to this guy? So, right. But again, what friend would want you? So the reason why you have zero friends is because you stalk, right? Because you're telling me, like I said, when I use the man on man scenario, right? A man, like it's this real thing. Man listen to another man's conversation, right? So if you listen to another man's conversation, how much interest, how much over interest did you put in the woman that you were with? Like, think about it. If a man is telling you, bro, calm down, why are you this and that? What was the over interest you put in the woman? Why she had to cut you off? Why she had to discard you? Because you blame a woman for discard. Okay, if you're stalking a man that you don't know, right? Can you blame a woman for stalking you that you do know? Think about it. Because then, okay, the same gentleman, right? I'm a former gentleman. He said, he'd rather not have a woman up his ass. I'd rather have a woman up my ass, this and that. Okay, you don't want a woman up your ass, but you're talking to a man to get what point? That's what I'm saying. So when you talk, you have to have a point. So when you say you don't have friends, okay, first, your unhealed trauma. You lose people, and then you watch, whoever you think you need to watch, right? Okay, to me, I'm a very substantial person. Like I said, I'm real. I'm not arrogant. I ain't boasting. So I understand. You secretly watch me. Okay, you're like, oh, I can just watch him and just watch. Whatever. But it's the advice part that you can't give. Because number one, you don't tell the truth. Then you wait for me to tell your truth about how you finding out what you're finding out. Then you think you can give advice. See, that's number one. You have no boundaries. So you see, that's why relationships don't work for you fellas, or you some of you because there's a lot of you women that do that too. You sneak this and that, this and that. Right. So that's why I don't work. You don't have boundaries. It doesn't matter if you're a nice person, you don't have boundaries. Because a nice person shouldn't be spying. Right, exactly. It isn't just not a it's not a preference. Anybody can be right, but right. So exactly. So you shouldn't be spying. Number one. Then people are not your friend because you're like that all the time, right? See, I'm just able to call it out, saying, let me tell you, calm down, heal from the trauma that I'm calling out for you guys that you did right. You're just realizing that I'm the only one that can call that out. And so you know why I can call that out? Because I got the most attention from most people repetitively doing the same thing. A bunch of hamsters on the wheel. Checkmate. So just as I said, see, if a lot of people didn't do that, they pretended and they played the game differently, then the knowledge and this understanding that I have, I won't be able to spit like I do. But it's y'all that actually helped me spit this stuff. But the sad part is, you don't want to help me spit this. You thought you were giving me advice. No, I didn't take your advice. I took your advice. I turned it around on you and said,